Alright, we might as well start. Welcome everyone. I hope everyone's doing well. Whoop, wrong screen. There we go. Alright, cool. So tonight what we want to do is we want to start working on our marketing site. So we've got a simple NearBeach's.org. So we kind of want to make improvements to this particular site, just small, tiny improvements. One of them is in the blogs. After a little while, I've decided that I don't like this layout as much. It's just minor tweaks in this. So, for example, instead of having the height 36, I was thinking of having it at 48. Height 48, yep, and so forth like that. And then, yeah, when this gets too squished here, so I was thinking of changing that to have it by 2x2 until it's about here, then 3x3, and yeah, work with that. The other issue is the cropping with these. These are actually full images at the moment, but I am currently I've got a fix for that at the moment, so that's actually sending through the 3000 width one, and I'm like, yeah, that doesn't need to actually happen. We only need a smaller version of that. Hey Nocturnal, how are you? We're working on our marketing site today. Just make small improvements. It's going to be a short stream tonight. So yeah. Another one is I just got to double check this. This should be, yeah, this is fine. So we've got a bug on this page. We also have a bug on the home page, but I think it's with the Chrome version. So we'll have a look in that also. So yeah, how have you been, Nocturnal? Hopefully good. Socks is here. She's just half in her bed. Sometimes she'll go and stand, just put her front paws in her bed and just stand there. She's like, I'm wanting pats. So yeah, another thing which I do want to improve with this site. Oh, sorry, I don't know why I keep typing in admin. I know it's Umbraco. Another thing which I do want to improve with this site. Now, originally this site had 2 pages on it, essentially home and then self-hosting. So I set the document types up like that. However, now I'm kind of like, well, we've got blogs, we've got pages, so I'm happy to keep the pages like this because these are all different pages. We'll probably get rid of pricing. In fact, we don't need that. I won't do it now, but we'll probably get rid of pricing and sign up because we're not actually doing any of that on NearBeach whatsoever. Self-hosting we will. Sitemap we are. We've got a text file thing which I was just playing around with. We've got to clean up all that and so forth. You're alright. Got, oh no, what's cystitis? Jesus, this does not sound fun. Cystitis is a medical term for inflammation of the bladder. Oh no. Is Mocho okay? Probably stressed because we're lowering the food intake. He's a fat boy. Oh, fair enough. Expensive, yeah. Expensive trip to the emergency vet yesterday. He keeps, oh no. I do hope he gets better quickly. That is very sad news. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully he bounces back. So, yeah. That is not fun at all. Now I'm going to give Socks a cuddle. Yeah. You stay well. She's like, oh god, force cuddles. I do hope he gets better. I'm sorry to hear. He should be fine. Oh, that's good to hear. That is good to hear. I should also, I just realized I haven't done that. So yeah, the idea is I'll be cleaning up all of this. So yeah, first things first, let's, under settings, we should have view sync. I do want to export everything. So clean export, yep, run a clean export. The reason being is I want to actually put everything on my local first, and then play around on my local, remove stuff and so forth like that, and then hopefully use that to bring back up here. Now the problem is, I'll need FileZilla. And that's just on the other page. I'm just logging in. And I should have a usync folder. All right, cool. I do believe I can share this. This shouldn't be too fine. This is just FileZilla. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this one over here to the left. So this is my local on my left. So I'm just going to delete that. And then what I'm going to do is use sync. I'm just going to download it. No, I've just added the files to the queue. Whoops, download, just download. All right, whilst that's downloading, I'll fix the camera. Go sucks. Oh. Just got to give him some just got to give him some inflammatory. I mean, I'm assuming you mean the drugs. It comes back, and then we have to try to look at putting him on some more long-term medication. I hope it doesn't come back. Oh, sucks is like, no, I don't want to be on camera. Hopefully he gets well. That's not fun news. So yeah, anti-inflammatory drugs, yeah. So yeah, I do hope he gets better. It's very upsetting when your pet's sick. All right, so that should be downloaded. I'm pretty sure it just downloaded. Yeah, you think, yeah. All right. All right, so what I want to do is I'm going to close that. I'm going to start this up. Yeah, this was better outcome he could have had. Yes. Yeah, that is, yeah, very deadly. I know a urinary tract infection on a cat is no laughing matter. Alright, this is just opened on the wrong tab. Oh, careful, socks. I know you want to learn to type too. Give me. Okay, whilst we're here, what we're going to do, admin, I did it again. I am also having to make a 404 page. I'll create 404 page. Create 500 arrow page. All right, so we've got a couple of things we wanted to do too. Okay, so we're happy with those. Using import, full import. Hopefully it pulls in the media files. Oh, it just doesn't have the images. All right. It's not what I wanted to do. Alright, oh, one thing I forgot to do. Let's... so everyone can see. Today I was working on the cropped image. Couldn't get it to work for ages, and then I got it to work, so yeah. Alright, media. Download. I'm about 50% sure it was meant to go into there. W root, media. We're just going to override everything. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if that was meant to go in there. Oh. Stop and remove. All right. Okay, that sucks. Oh. .NET just crashed. One thing we've got to do also is look at updating Umbraco soon. Just because we want the latest version. We don't want to stay in this version. I think this is version 10 point something. Find out in a second. 10.2, and if we go wiki Umbraco versions, I mean, it's not too old. So yeah, we're about here. And I think we want to go to 12. So yeah, about last year when we created this marketing site. So yeah, we'll update that soon. All right, so we've got a bunch of images. I don't know why I got this one up here, but yeah. So we've got everything, so we don't need to worry about anything. So let's go in here. What we want is, we've got our pages. So we've got our blogs page and all that kind of stuff. I want to put these in tabs. So I want like a content tab and so forth like that. So content. And then generic. Compositions. Is there a way to put any of these in any other tabs? Because the other thing is to get rid of some of these items like information block. I forgot what that does and all that kind of stuff. And essentially, instead of having this, have it as a sort of content block sort of system. So that way I can reuse that block on multiple different pages. Another thing which I want to do is create a funding page which will be built off using content blocks. So yeah, slight change of how I initially set up this this whole entire site. But hey, these things happen. I didn't realize I wanted to end up putting in a blog system in here. All right, so we do have the blogs, so we've got all the blocks in here, and this will eventually be renamed to content blocks and put somewhere else. We're gonna discard those changes for the moment. I don't know why it came in here. Absolutely forgot why. Oh yeah, now I remember. So we need an element type. What we're calling it is full width image. Adding a group. I can't type right now. Content. And we're adding in a property. Full width image or media image. Image. Background image would work too. And then we just need a media picker. Just an image media picker. Yep. And then if we actually edit this, so we've got the full screen. All right, so we want the full screen one. I didn't need to submit that. Yep, this will that, and then we'll hit save. Image. I'm going to put block at the end. So going into here, now once again, we've just put it in here like so. Add new file, so full width. Hey Aiden, how are you? All right, image block, just give me 2 seconds. I hope all's going well. Socks is actually right here at the moment. Huh? What? All right, sweetie, time to get into your bed. But the camera's not there. Come on, in your bed. In your bed. Yes, 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 yes. Get excited. Yeah, I can't complain. I'm currently working on the marketing site today. 0.30 got released. And since then, I've released 2 different versions. Minor versions. All right. And whilst that's happening, I don't know if you can actually hear the desk going on. Oh, the light's going. Oh. All right, that's the problem. There we go. Yeah, so it's going good. You'll be able to install it with Docker now. So that process is working well, actually. So there's a few things which I need to actually implement. That's the, I've got to plan out the static assets deploy line. I panicked at first because it thought it was yours. Oh, okay, fair enough. They do make the similar noises. Come on, sweetie. I'll use Docker. I always use Docker. Ah, fair enough. Yes. Do use the Docker version. We have the same desk from IKEA. I've also got to plan out how to automate a lot of it. So it's coming along. I've also got to document how I want to actually test stuff locally so I don't accidentally push a broken Docker container like I have twice. So yeah. Also still got to do my blog. I'm looking at my whiteboard at the moment. I've got to write my blog post saying 030 is out. Are you just going to sit there, Socks? There you go, Socks. Less light. Yeah. So today we're just working on implementing some blocks and stuff like that for the marketing site. There's a bunch of stuff which I want to do. So I've implemented image cropping. So the idea is I'm not using the full images on the blogs page. Just wondering, does the Docker image support ARM? Alright. Good question. Yes, it's which ARM. So currently at the moment I need to actually open up Docker. actually the workflows. The workflows contains what version of ARM they are in. So I'll open up the base. I'll zoom in so you can actually have a look. Oh, and I just realized I'm not sharing my screen. There we go. So currently at the moment, we are supporting ARM64 and AMD64, which is an ARM. I'm happy to put in some other versions of ARM in there. That's not going to be a problem, except for the fact that I think Azure doesn't work on one particular architecture. So yeah, that's something I can actually do tonight and get these up and running. So if you tell me what ARM you have, I can edit these files very quickly. I'm ARM64. So you should work. Yeah, it should be ARM64 here. So that should be released. Because the ARM64, I use that on my local on the Mac, which is M2. M1, sorry. M1 chip. Oh. So yeah, ARM64. And we got it down to 242. Oh wait, this is NearBeach base. Sorry. $264 megabytes, which is all right. Oh, we've knocked off 40. That's good. I'm going to give it a go on my MacBook Pro M2 when that comes Wednesday. Oh, nice. Nice. I'm still very happy with my M1 chip. Considering I'm streaming right now and I'm doing stuff and I've got like VSC open and yeah, it works wonders. It's a little CPU that can. All right, getting back into this. So we want to create a full image, kind of like this here. So what we want to do is I know I need to include the very basics, inherits this. All right. And then what I want to do is var background image equals model.image. Model value. Yeah, I want to do it as that. And then we've got it as image, nothing fancy. And then var background URL equals, and then this is where we need to use this stuff here. I think if I was going to try my Mac now, it is a good time. Oh, fair enough. So I kind of made it happen. Oh, fair enough. Yeah. You could have a separate base image for the one that Azure package doesn't support, then write in code that ignores the Azure stuff if it can't import the package. Yes. Definitely can. The only thing is, I don't know which architecture that is. So if we go back to here, let's actually, let's look at the history of this. I wish there was a way which I could, let's go workflows. Let's scroll back to, not too far away. Let's go this one. So browse files, because I think I got this one working. So if we were to look at this, oh, socks is gone. Hopefully I'm zoomed in enough. So we want to support this. We want to support this. AMD 64 version 2. Don't know what uses that. So AMD 64 architecture. Possibly support this architecture. We decided not to support this one. We decided to possibly do this one. We're on the fence about the version 6 ARM. So yeah, it could be the problem being in one of the ones that we're no longer supporting. So in that specific case, I think at the moment what I'll do is I'll start adding this one in, see if there's a problem. And then I'll start adding in this one, see if there's a problem. And it could just be that those particular packages work on those particular architectures. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. If not, I could look at doing that. I will also try Hetzner's new ARM64 CAX servers because they are apparently cheaper and more performant. Oh, nice. Alright, so going back to this, I forgot where I am. So we... Actually, I'm not going to grab the crop. I think I just do it like that. I'm going to put the background URL in there just in case. It's complaining because possible null reference argument for content in string friendly null. So it wants a null check. 16 ARM vCPUs, 32 gigs of RAM, 320 gigabytes SSD for €30. That's pretty good. That's pretty freaking good. Not gonna lie. I don't know what you're running on it to for 16 vCPUs, but damn. Right, and then what we want, section class equals full width image, and then what we want to do is we kind of want to copy sort of like this. We only need this in here, like so. Now we'll play around with this. All right. Now we don't need a lot of this. We just want a background image. The URL of that. Okay. I might try Elasticsearch on it because that takes quite a lot of RAM and CPU for my Mastodon instance I'm going to set up. Oh, fair enough. Alright. I got to start using Mastodon more. I did install it on my phone, but I just haven't used it. Also got to start using threads too. I use Mastodon, I like it when I do use it. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I've just got to figure out how to use it and stuff like that. I think it'll be good for me. Okay, so we've got this. Now I've got to add this to, if I go content, let's go blogs. Let's create a single blog, blog. Let's call it one of everything at the moment for testing purposes. Background image, hero images. We're going to go to the Korean beach. Back when I was 130 kilograms. Let's blue sky to yellow, but make that like that. Header text, one of everything. Great for testing. Smiley faces. All right, we don't need those. I need to. I don't want these demo images on blogs or anything like that. I need to really clean up how I've got this set up. I need to get rid of this. I need to just have, essentially this background stuff should be all in just, yeah, this background stuff and then this stuff. And then this is hidden. I should use my domain stress404.com and set up Mastodon instance on it. Oh. Yes. And then have like a, you could easily have like a theme going there. Like good old stressful system admin stories, good old stressful, you know, programming stories and all that kind of stuff. I can see it. I can see it. Development blog summary. This actually really should be part of this up here. One of everything. And then we've got the blog content down here. All right. So I'm gonna save and publish. I'm gonna go info. This is just an easy way for me to click into here. I need this blog content list. I need to edit it. I just need to add in that new component. But yeah, like so. Yep, done. Submit, save, submit. And then we'll just close this because we haven't actually edited anything on that. And then we go content. So yeah, I need to, full width image. So we just want to, let's do the hermit crab. And then let's save and publish. And then if we go here, we just need a refresh. Ooh, all right. Cannot bind source content, Umbraco CMS, common, publish mode blobs. Wait. Cannot bind source content type, Umbraco CMS, web content. Both views and models are in memory generated with different versions. All right, let's just stop. Let's hit restart. Let's see what's going on. Because hopefully I haven't broken anything. There we go. I just needed a simple restart. So we've got one of everything there. There I am. I'm gonna fix this up. I want bigger images. Oh, all right. Straight off the bat, I know what's wrong here. Templates, single blob. I am gonna fix that up very quickly. That should be set as default. Save and close. Done. Save and publish. And then this one will just work. All right, so it doesn't quite work. Full source content. So it's trying to, it's hitting this line and it's just not finding stuff. So let's find this line. I think I know why. I'm gonna put that there. So content alias. So we hit refresh, we should hit the debug. So content alias, full width image block. So I'm probably spelled something wrong up here. So I actually want to stay on this. So blogs / full width image block. It's there. Cannot find source. Full width image block to model type. I publish content. All right, I've done something wrong. Let's open up this one. Let's bang this onto the side. Scroll up to the top. So it's probably didn't need that one line. I'm just going to hit play. Sometimes this happens and I need to refresh. Even better, I have stress404.dev. Ooh. Oh, nice. All right, this didn't work as expected. Umbraco runtime binding exception. Umbraco CMS web common publish full width image block does not contain a definition for value. Oh, all right, this is a different error. I can get rid of that now. So it's saying something here. Let's just comment out these lines. I'm just going to put in var background URL equal to nothing at the moment, so the system doesn't complain. Before that, I'm going to go var a equals model. So I have a feeling what the problem is. So I'm just going to hit refresh. It's going to hit this. We're going to step forward. So we've got a object. We do have image in there. So I think we don't need this. We just need, get rid of this, go background, image, model.image. All right, sweet. And then, sorry, I should just hit refresh. So Aiden, how goes Macedon? How long will it take you to set up? Remember, I don't know much about Macedon. Okay, just gonna hit refresh. Cool. So at the moment, there's going to be background nothing, which that's fine. What we want to do is we want to put string empty, and then if model.image is not equal null, what we want is model background URL equals model.image.url. I think. Hopefully that works. Now I don't know yet. Maybe 1 hour to set up my own server. Though if you're new, you can try other people's servers if you don't want to host your own yet. Oh, fair enough. Yeah. Double checking this works as expected. Yeah, it didn't like that. All right, no problem. So what we want to do is we want to have var background image equals models.image, and then we want to have it like that. All right, let's hit refresh. So go on here, we get the information. Oh no, I didn't like that. All right, let's see what this dot will do. Is it just URL? Am I overcomplicating this? Thinking it's a method when it's not. Umbraco CMS media with crops does not contain the definition of URL. All right, let's okay. So it didn't like that. We had that. Okay. Let's figure this out. Because we can. Now, I don't know if I've broken stuff because I've changed this. So the back, let's have a look at that. So the background is an object. Let's open it up. Now, we've got local crops of it. We've got 3 of them, which, yeah, we know of. Content type is I publish content type. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look at where else I've got in the background image. So I've got background image, I publish content, model value, and that kind of stuff. Stock standard stuff. And then down here, I've just used .url. .url. Okay. Up here, I've used image. Okay, let's have a look up. Let's go Umbraco get media URL. In here, we've got media item, Umbraco media. All right, we're just using a pass. Yeah, they're just using that. And then they're passing, sorry, the height and stuff like that. uncomment this. Got it as I publish content, so let's do that. All right, let's wait for it to refresh. Did it on this page. All right. Let's hit refresh. And it doesn't like the first line. Okay, so I'm gonna have a look at these other blocks and stuff like that. Blog image. I publish content, image, modal, image. All right. So we've got image URL down here. I am absolutely just gonna yank these 4 lines. Paste them in, get rid of all this. We've got the image stuff here, and then we've just got image URL here. Now this should, in theory, work. We don't have fig caption. That's fine. Done. Perfect. All right, so we get rid of this. All right. So all of this is assuming that there's never going to be a null and stuff like that. I will need to put in null checkers later on. That's rather important, because if someone forgets to do something, even if something just happens, you'll need those checkers. Otherwise, the site will come up with an error. Okay, let's go in here. So we've got the hero, we've got the full width image. So straight off the bat, let's go width is 100% view width, height is 100. Okay, probably didn't need it on the section itself. So I'm just refreshing. Oh, I don't need this anymore. All right. Width 100, view width. Height is 100, view height. All right, so we've got the image. Stuff like that, and it fits in there perfectly fine. What we want to do is aspect ratio. So let's say it's going to be 100% view width. CSS aspect ratio. So if we got like a landscape one, it'll work, and so forth like that. Yeah, I will need to build on top of this, just because there are cases where we want portrait instead of landscaped. All right. Aspect ratio, and I need can I use.com. I do know this didn't work at one point. All right, can I use aspect ratio? So Firefox 88, we're currently on these versions. Edge, yeah, that's fine. Chrome, that's fine. IE, definitely, we're not bothering. Safari on iOS. All right, cool. Not supported, released. All right, when did this one get released? Oh, just recently, 2 years ago. Samson. Supported. Alright, cool. Yeah, alright, that's what I was thought because it just didn't work on Safari not that long ago. 2009 to 2014, yep, that's fine. Opera Mini, yeah, whatever. Cool. So I'm saying, yeah, let's use it. And what we want is so we've got different aspect ratios here. 4:1 polyvision. All right. We've got the 276 to 1. We've got the 3.5 to 1, which is my current screen. We've got the silver ratio. We've got a widescreen cinema stuff. So what we could do is we could put in all of these different values and then have the aspect ratio deal with those particular values. All right, so what I want to do in here, let's get rid of height. Let's go aspect ratio. Let's go 4:3. So this is 4:3. If we wanted to do something square, we could go 1:1. And that should be square. If we wanted to do 16:9. That works well also. And then what we want is the background. We also can put the background position center, and then background repeat is no repeat, and then background size is cover. Contain, no, cover. So that all works really well. And then what I could do is I could add in options into the back end to be like, all right, cool. Later on, what we want to do is we actually want to have an aspect, we want to have a variable aspect ratio and all that kind of stuff. I'm just wondering if I've got a portrait of myself on this computer. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to look over here. Because that's another thing is we could do portraits. So do profile picture. Now that's in the square format. I've got the B socks. What am I talking about? Okay, so I'm going to go media. I'm going to go not hero images. Let's go blogs. Let's go 2003. Let's go. Let's create July. And then I just need to. I can't drag that file over. I just need to drag this file over. There's our B socks. So what I want to do, content, blogs, one of everything. I need to delete this before I set it up. So we're happy with this. If I add this in and I go blogs, this, July, B socks, upload, save and publish. And then I hit refresh with this. We know it's going to do this. This is fine. What we want to do is we want to have it so that we've got We also shouldn't have it called hero background. We should have it called background. So full width image. This is background. And what I can actually do is I can get this to do the CSS automatically. So if I go in here, again, run the watch, that will boot up our Tailwind build. And then all I need to do is under source, import CSS. I need to actually do this as Sass and sometime soon. So yeah, got a lot of improvements to do with this site. Once again, it started off as a small sort of thing, but it's certainly gotten a lot bigger. All right. So first thing we want is full width image. So dot full width image, we have that, and then background. From here we have width is going to be 100% view width, no matter what. The aspect ratio. Well, this is where we want to do it in the front sort of thing. Yeah, that's fine for the moment. What we could do is let's do 613. This is just for testing anyway. So the width, aspect ratio, background position is going to be centered. The background repeat is going to be no repeat. The background size is going to be cover. Right, so we're happy with that. That will help us quite a bit. So if we go and refresh, hasn't done it. Have I done that incorrectly? Yes, I have. There's meant to be a full stop there. There you go. So that aspect ratio will work perfectly fine. All right. So how am I going to do this? Hey, socks. Whoop, careful, socks. Oh. There you go, there was a bug. All right. So aspect ratio, what if I key in 0.5? Oh, careful, sucks. 0.5. No, it needs to be in that sort of, yeah, but not a problem, not a problem. So we're going to go into the back end. We're going to go settings. We are going to go full script, and then we're going to go add property, aspect ratio. And then we're going to add that, and then we are going to add in our own data type. This will be just a simple drop down. This is going to create a new, so full width image, aspect ratio, drop down. We don't need multiple choice. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move that Wikipedia page over there so I can start copying stuff into it. So what I need is I need 613. Then I need 916. Then 3, 5. Actually, one thing I do want to test before I keep going is I want to see if I could do 3, 5. No, it doesn't like it. It wants the It wants the divide by. And if I go 1, 1 comes out square. All right. So it does need that little divide by, but that's fine. We've got this in here. So 3, 5. We've got 2, 3. Got 1, 1, the square, which is one of my favorite ones. 1916. We've got 5, 4. Oh. We've got 4, 3. We've also got 11, 8. We've got the IMAX. I don't know if IMAX will work. Let's actually have a look. So this is in the square format. They want it divided. All right, one way to figure this out is 1855. 1855 divided by 1.45. Actually, no. Yep, that's what I wanted. 12. All right, it works perfectly. We'll have it. We'll keep it in. But we've got to have the divide by here. Now that we know that works, we can do the 1 point. I'd rather keep it like that. I'd rather keep the whole numbers. 3, 2, 14, 9, 16, 10. The golden ratio. I'm going to say yes. Uh, 5, 3. 16, 9. 1.85 divided by 1. 2, 1. 2.2 by 1, which is 70 mil. 70 mil film Super Vanavision. We've got 64.27, I think. Yeah, 64.27. I might as well just key these all in. We've got 2.4 by 1. We've got 2.414 by 1. We've got 2.76 by 1, which is the ultra-wide Panavision 70, which Ben-Hur. $18.5. And that's the ultra wide, which would be my screen. And then we've got the 4.1, which is the Polyvision, consisting of 3 side-by-side 4x3 frames, used only in Napoleon 1927. Going in for shits and giggles. All right, can't pick multiple, can only pick one of those. I don't know if we can default, but that's not a problem. We're just gonna hit save. We're gonna hit submit. We're gonna hit save. So we've got aspect ratio here. So over here in the blogs, so full width image. So we've got this, we've got the alt text, and then what we need is this will be image aspect ratio. Model.aspect ratio, like so. And I'm just going to put a little breakpoint there. Gonna go over here, gonna hit refresh. Because I don't know what the structure of this will be. Socks, you okay? And as you see, the aspect ratio is nothing at the moment. That's fine. Because we haven't actually given it anything. So if we go back to our content, oh, careful, socks. So aspect ratio. So let's, which one did I want to pick? There was the silver ratio or the golden ratio. Like so. And save and publish. All right. And then I am just going to hit refresh. Going to go over here, we're going to step over, so the aspect ratio is an object of that. So what I want to do is I want to go string dot to string q, because that should just, yeah. And we're just hitting refresh, making sure this works again. All right, so aspect ratio. Aspect ratio string perfect. Okay, cool. And then get aspect ratio, and then what we want to do, aspect ratio equals string dot is null or empty aspect ratio. Then what we want to do is, that's meant to be a question mark, we want it to be that default 18, what was it? The golden, where is it? The golden ratio. So instead of that little, not hitting the keyboard correctly tonight. Otherwise, aspect ratio. So essentially, if it's null, we're just putting in the golden number. Then down here, we've got the class, we've got the style, and what we can do, aspect ratio, and then we just go at aspect ratio. I've been typing ratio on the whole entire time. Aspect ratio. Okay, and that one needs to go to. So, and I think that's going to be in quotes. I do believe. We'll quickly test it. No, so it doesn't need quotes. Okay. Now to get the position. So what we want to do is we want to go position X, and then this is going to be another drop down. We're going to add a new one, and it's going to be called full image width block position. This is just simple CSS positioning. So if we actually go back to this and we go bang on here, what we could do is background position. We've got bottom. Actually, let's be because we can do it with X and Y, and I kind of want to do that. So we've got center, left, right, initial, center, inherit, initial, left, right. All right, cool. Just gonna copy those, just so I can actually see it. All right. Gonna go over here. So what we have is center. We've then got inherit, initial, left, revert, layers, right, and unset. So that's the X. And then position Y, and we do the exact same thing. So we're going to drop down, we're going to create a new one. We're going to go over to our code again. We're literally just going to background, position Y. We're going to copy those. Probably should get rid of a lot of these. Bottom, center, inherit, initial, revert, layer, top, and unset. I think like unset, revert, they're both reverts, and initial can go. Yeah, who knows? Submit and then save. And then what we want to do is we want to do the same here. So get image position. So this will be a simple string, x equals model dot position x dot to string, nothing too fancy. Position x equals string dot is null or empty, position x, no, this will be center. I think centered was a good one. Position x, center, yep. Center by default, center. Else position x. All right. String position y equals model dot position y dot to string. Why is it auto correcting when it is really auto correcting wrong tonight? I'm just going to copy this one line. Y. All right. So we've got image position. Sorry. So forth like that. So down here, what we need to do is now for this, let's get rid of the. Let's just hit refresh. And let's jump into here. Let's go image back. Right, let's try again. Background position, and then it's like bottom, center. So it does the top. Does the Y first, and then bottom, center, left, right. No, doesn't. X is right, Y is top. I guess we don't need a position X because it's full width. At all, yeah, we don't need an X, so we can get rid of this. So in here, what we can do is we can get rid of this. So delete. delete, and then save. And then over here, we've just got background position Y. Just wait, got to make sure I'm getting background position Y, and then we just do at position Y. Then if we hit refresh, should center. And then if we go into the blog, I need to refresh. And let's pick a really silly one. Let's go top. There we go. That is a really silly one. Let's not be so silly. Let's do the silver ratio. Even then, yeah. But this is working. This is working how we want it, and so forth like that. So we've just created a custom block. 2.1 should give a decent sort of. Yep. All right. Cool. And then if we do profile picture type of thing, so if we do a nice 916, should give us a very long profile picture. All right. I'm happy with this. This image block, implement full-size image block, is going over there. We now need to sort of improve the content. We also need to create a 404 page and do all this. Add heading block. Ooh. All right, that one's an easy one to actually implement. But yeah, that one might become it shouldn't become redundant because, yeah, some of these blocks will sort of overlap with certain functionality. I did want to do what you see is what you get sort of stuff in here, but I feel like sometimes it might include, yeah, I'll figure this out. So yeah. Could also do custom HTML blocks just for that time where I do need very specific custom functionality for a page. So actually I might put that in. Custom HTML block. We can in fact do that now, in fact. So I'm happy with this, and hey! Oh, thank you very much, Nocturnal. Just about to say the noise wasn't made. So thank you very much. 3 months, nice. So yes, getting Socks all those treats. So yeah, everything that is sort of. All my streaming revenue is going towards NearBeach. It goes directly from, for example, Twitch straight into the NearBeach account. So yeah, hopefully one day I'll have enough to hire someone to help with the UI UX because there's a lot of improvement. So yeah. Anyway, so I'm happy with that. Let's create another code block. Let's keep this open. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to open up a single block. I'm going to open up this one here. Okay, yep. Cheers, thank you. I will probably get to it after stream, which will be finishing quite shortly, just because I've got to run and look after my partner who's sick in bed. So yeah, we are going to raid Thor today. So we finally get to say happy birthday chat. Anyway, going back in here, let's go blogs. Let's add this. I'm going to add in another element type. I'm going to call it raw HTML block. raw HTML. Yeah, me too. They've been rather sick. This is just going to be HTML block. Actually, this is just going to be code block. HTML block. And this is going to be text ev. I got a thing on. This is not good that this is showing. I think I'm going to have to hit refresh. Okay, so I can close this. I can close the aspect ratio. I can close this. I can close this. Actually, no, I don't want to close this because I do, as an experiment tonight, I do want to actually implement this. Oh, but I don't have a release to test the Azure stuff. But I do need to put the Azure stuff in it. All right, I'll have to write up in my notes to remember. All right. Let's hit reload for this. Sometimes this happens whenever I'm debugging. Okay, let's look up one with code. Okay, all right, cool. Submit that. Raw HTML block. I'm going to HTML block, purposely doing it like that, add group content. HTML block, actually HTML block, and I'm gonna edit this and just be like HTML block. So then in here, text area, just have it like that. I don't think there's much to that. You have new files, HTML block.cs HTML. And then in here, it's just going to be bar HTML block equals model.html block. And then this is printing raw. So Umbraco raw HTML. Bar message equals this. And HTML raw message. Should be just that. So if I go in here, I add this components, blogs, raw. Let's reload. I need to go to info. I need to open up this. Edit. Yep. Submit. Save and close. Open up this. Let's go down here. Let's H1 hello world and H1. Let's actually make it a little bit better. Div style equals width. I'm just going to do width. height is 100% view height. And then we've got a div in there where the style equals width is 100. Let's go 100 pixels. Background color is going to be red. Margin auto. And div. Let's just see if that works. I was meant to hit save and publish. And then going back here, so I'm going to hit refresh. Oops, it goes back here. I'm just going to hit play because we know this works. Scroll down, we don't see that content block. Full width image only. Just gonna hit refresh. I think that page may have been cached. Which happens. Or maybe we're not hitting it. Okay. Looks like we're not hitting it at all. All right, down here we go. So we're just going to have a look at the blog list. Actually, that's the blog list. That's not what we want. What we want is none of that. What we want is the content stuff. So blogs, single blog. This is what we want. All right, gonna hit refresh. All right, blog list, block list item. We've got one. Save and publish. Oh, blog category, development blog. I didn't save because of that. I thought that was already in there. Block list, content list. Yeah, still saying only one. Tell you what, I'm gonna copy, I'm gonna hit refresh. Just didn't want to save it. All right, thank you. Save and publish. It now says it's saved. Let's hit refresh. These are the bugs I constantly come across. And now we've got count 2. All right, I can get rid of that. I can hit play. I can hit play. And there we go. We've got our little hello world right there, which is what we wanted. All right, sweet. Cool. So that's just another little, go back here, custom HTML block. We can just place that there, add header block upgrade, improve content. Yeah, the other thing I want to do is I want to have these sort of opened up automatically. So what I want to do, go to settings. I want to open up document types. I want to open up blogs. I want to go single blog. I want to add in a tab and I want to write in content. And then this blog content, I want to reorder stuff. Is there a way that I can put it in here? Drag properties here to place directly on tab. So we've got background. This is generic. So background, copy, demo images. I need to get rid of demo images for this one. I seriously need to get rid of demo images. I need to get rid of copy and just have the background. All right. Done reordering. Let's go to compositions. So we have a problem, a hero. So if I go to generic, this is all part of hero. And then this is background. So if I just get rid of hero and I have background, full screen messaged. Let's have a look. So this is hero. It's part of hero. All right, if we move this out of here and add it as a composition into here. Yeah, and then change the compositions to settings. No. Because some of these are used on specific pages. So, for example, full screen message is actually used on the home page. So if we go to the home, we've got message properties. So full screen text message, which is this, which produces this lovely little message. So what we should be doing is turn these into content blocks. That way we can easily modify these pages and move things around a lot easier and so forth. Now the reason why we didn't do that is because of these little triangles or gradients or stuff like that, which I really like. I do want to also start implementing them in other areas, but I'll need to turn that into a content block too, which will have, all right, you've got the color down here. What is the next color of the next section and so forth like that. And then, yeah, so it's a lot of work for me at the moment because once again, like I said, I only designed this to have 2 pages. And so I was like, all right, great. I'll only need the set the document types up how I need it. I'm not going to do anything tricky with content blocks and stuff like that. Now I'm like, well, you know, I'm going to use this site. I'm going to actually have blogs on and I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And this is why I'm working on it. This is why I'm creating these little tiny things. So yeah, and make sure that this all works. So yeah, all of these will need to go into content blocks, and then I've got to just have it so that the background for the content blocks all works and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's going to be a restructure. Whether or not, I don't think I need to build from scratch. I don't think that at all. Worst case scenario, yeah, sure, but I don't think I need to. I think I need to just move everything around and so forth. Anyway, where were we? So I need to move background out and make it very generic. So that is going to be a item. All right. No. Okay. Make background a generic setting. Add card. Now I wonder if I can. Yes, I can here. Okay, update card. Okay, that's what I really like about 030. Yeah. Cool. I could make this a lot bigger. Okay, cool. And Now I'm just looking at the time. I can do it just a little bit more. All right. So I can't do anything about that tonight, but I do have the content. I do got the generic. So I'll pull this out. I won't have this. I won't have this. It'll be just, this will be generic, bang. No, don't delete that. Content, bang. Sweet. So save this. This is just taking a little while to save, just because it's a document type I've saved and it's got to redo its own thing, unless the program crashed, which it most likely has. Hello? It's crashed. That's annoying. Alright, so what we want to do, refresh this one page. Hopefully. Yeah, it didn't do the thing. Alright, so what we want is content. And then put all the content on this page, which will be the blog category, and the text area, the summary, and then the content, which is what we want. Cool. That's saved. That shouldn't destroy any blogs whatsoever, but worst case scenario, I will be rewriting them and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we just need the generic, so the content stuff here, header text, one of everything. Yeah, we don't need the header text, we don't need the header